Hi, welcome to Buzzing About Town. Today is part 2 of our drive around the Jomtien area. We're going to look up sois 2, 3, 4 and 5, and there's some great stuff to find up there if you haven't been down these sois. So let's start with soi 2. Soi 2, as you go, these sois are as you go down Beach Road, they're on your left hand side. As you go up, most of these sois have some small bars, some little bar complexes, and if you go into them regularly, you start to make good friends and you start to find people that are living in the area, etc, etc. So they're worth checking out, especially if you're here for a while. Soi 2, as with most of these sois, as you go down the far end, has got a lot of hotels and B&Bs. You can pick yourself up a room between 2,000 to 3,000 baht long term, and obviously they offer short term as well. But they're quite cool. It's quiet at night time. There's not a lot of activity down the further end of these sois. So if you're looking for somewhere quiet and somewhere that's not as noisy as the main areas, then these areas may be suitable for what you're looking for. But as you can see, they're fairly quiet. There's not a lot goes on. Small shops, small beer bar complexes, little restaurants, and the Rock 'em Up bar there you just saw, that's quite a good place to go to. It's quite fun. Okay, so heading back down towards Beach Road, again as you can see now, you're going to see this turning here on your left hand side. This areas 2, 3, 4 are all networked. They're like a little crisscross. There's loads of adjoining sois, so you can always nip across from each other. And as you can see, lots of little beer bar complexes on the left hand side. And as I say, if you go to these places, there are a lot of expats there, so you can find yourself some new acquaintances. Alright, the Siak Vivit. Lovely restaurant. Gutted that this place is not open, and I don't know whether he's going to reopen or not, or whether it's time to call it a day, but it's a shame if he doesn't reopen, because it really was fantastic food. It's a great restaurant. Really like Pella, his name was. Really nice guy. Okay, so up soi 3, again as you can see, like you've got your tailors. There's quite a few tailors in Jomtien, but again it's mainly small beer bar complexes and massage shops, etc. And as you can see, there's that crisscross I was mentioning earlier. So as you go across, there are more rooms for rent and long stay, short stay, and go in and ask. You know, you will pick yourself up a bargain. As I say, you know, 2, 3, 4,000 baht a month you can find, depending on what you're looking for. And each of these sois, some of these sois will go up to the main road, and some of them will stop short and you'll have to do a U-turn. So be prepared. Now as you come up here, you'll see on the left hand side there's a nice bar complex just up here, and that is quite popular. And on the right hand side here, that's Kung Bar, that's the one I was mentioning. On the right hand side here, you will see the Seahorse Gentlemen's Club. Jomtien has quite a few gentlemen's clubs. There's quite a few over this side. You've got Kit Kat, Seahorse, you've got Blush. Blush is probably one of the better ones out of them all, in my opinion. Doesn't mean it's your opinion, but in my opinion, Blush is definitely one of the better ones. And the gentlemen's clubs, if you're not sure how they work, they're more of an afternoon, early evening kind of venue. And you go in there and they have girls, hostesses, etc. Play pool and have a beer. And they're quite cool to hang out, especially if you're looking for somewhere in the afternoon and somewhere that's out of the sun and it's nice and air conditioned. So check out the gentlemen's clubs. As we're going back down now, as you see, we're heading down towards Beach Road again, and there's that crisscross that I keep mentioning. It really is like a little network. It's like a little ant's nest. You can scurry around all over the place. And at night time, some of these bars that you see here on the left that are shut are actually open, so please don't be put off by that. Alright, so back along the main road again. There's some great food stalls here. I used to live in Jomtien, and honestly there's some fantastic stalls there. And you can get some really nice food, and it's not expensive either. So if you're happy to eat street food and stall food, check these out. There's some great food in here. Alright, so let's go up to the next soi. And up here there's a few more foreign orientated expat bars, and it's a bigger soi. It spreads out. You can see there's an island in the middle, so you can go up and down either side. And these bars, obviously right now it's very quiet, there's no doubt about that because of COVID, but in general, and hopefully when the tourism returns, in general these areas are fairly busy. They're quite nice to hang out. Some good restaurants here as you see we're going past, and again there's plenty of accommodation. So if you are looking for somewhere to stay, then come down these sois. And remember, the nice thing about Jomtien is if you like to go to Pattaya, there's the BART bus that runs continually. And for 10-20 baht, you can get yourself from Jomtien into the city centre, and it will cost you 20 baht. It's nothing. And if you don't want to use the BART bus and you need to get a motorbike taxi, then a motorbike taxi from from Jomtien into Pattaya, into the city centre, is anything between 60 baht to 100 baht, depending on where in the city centre you want to go to. Alright, so we're going to turn back around. Now this hotel here, this is quite a nice place if you are looking for a little bit more upmarket. The accommodation there, as you can see, they've got nice little balconies. It's very nice in there. Alright, so we're going to head back down now towards the main road. Remember, I said to you, this soi is quite big, so there's an up and down section in this one. There's a little island there on the right hand side. I like Jomtien. Jomtien's got a bit of everything. It's quiet, it's also got the beach. There's some nice little beer bar complexes, there's some nice hotels. It doesn't have to be as noisy as perhaps Pattaya City, and it's a nice little community, a nice little network of expats that live in this area. And Jomtien mainly, and I say this with a pinch of salt, but Jomtien mainly is more for the retired people. There's a lot of retirees that live in the Jomtien area, as opposed to Pattaya City, which is more aimed at the tourists, the younger people that just want to come here and party, etc. Alright, so this soi, if you don't know soi 5, well, I don't know why, because soi 5 is the immigration soi, and it's a soi that brings fear to everybody every 90 days when you've got to go and do your report and all the other stuff that we have to do there. But it is what it is. It is the Jomtien immigration area, and it is soi 5, so that's where it is, and we're going to come up to that in a minute. So Simple Simon there, you see this bar on the left hand side, really good food, does great food in there. Check it out, you won't be disappointed. Been around the block a long time here, so stood the test of time, which is always an indication as to how good their food is. Obviously you've got the oil massages, so if you are looking for a massage, again, all of these sois pretty much have a massage parlour of some description, and depending on what kind of massage you're looking for will depend on what place you stop at, I guess. Fingers crossed on that one. And again, as you can see, more European bars up here. And this soi connects up to the main Pattaya road, which will obviously lead you back into Pattaya. So you've got access now up here on the right. Well, on the left side, this one, they're building a new, well, they're about to build, should I say, a new condominium block. Not quite sure what the outcome of this will be, because it seems to have appeared to have stopped, I'm guessing due to COVID. But up here on the right hand side, you're going to see is immigration. At the moment, it's crazy busy, because obviously people have been renewing visas that have been here on long stay amnesty visas, and of course you have your normal everyday people that are renewing their retirement visas and getting their 90-day stamp. So immigration can be and is quite often very busy, so be prepared. If you're going up there, be prepared for quite a long wait at times. Alternatively, there are certain visa companies here in Pattaya that will take your passport down there and do it all for you, and so that's quite handy. It saves you all that hassle. As you can see, they're doing major roadworks at the moment. We covered that in the area, Jomtien area part 1 video we did. The roadworks there are substantial, and in true Thai style, they've done it all in one go. So they've kind of like blocked everything off and made it quite difficult to get around, but hey ho, it is what it is. Alright, so here's immigration on the left hand side. So if you're not sure where it is, as I say, it's on soi 5, and it's here on the left hand side, big blue sign there, you can't miss it, Chonburi immigration. And as you see out the front there, if you haven't been here for a while, you'll see they've put all this tenting area now. There's queuing areas, you've got to go down certain queues to get certain visas and certain renewals, etc, etc. So be prepared, as I say, for a long wait, because sometimes it can be really busy. Alright, so heading back down towards the beach. I like Jomtien Beach. If you haven't been to Jomtien Beach, it's a nice part of the Pattaya area, Jomtien. And the beach is certainly a lot nicer and a lot cleaner than the Pattaya Beach, in my opinion. You may disagree, but in my opinion, it's definitely a lot nicer. And although saying that, Pattaya Beach has undergone a lot of refurbishment lately. Although having said that, we posted a video the other day and showed you about the erosion where the rain comes and it just washes the beach away. How they're going to fix that? Well, your guess is as good as mine. There's a Jomtien Tiny Hotel, nice big swimming pool at the top there. Rooms in there range from about 600 baht, I think, 600 baht plus per night. But it is a nice place. It's a nice hotel, big swimming pool, good facilities, clean, tidy, and it's surprisingly quiet. So that might be somewhere that you may consider when you come back over, if you're watching this from your home country. Alright, so we're going to head back down to Beach Road, and that's the end of this. So thanks very much for watching part 2 of our Jomtien area. Please remember to hit the subscribe button, and please remember to hit the bell icon if you want to be notified when we bring out a new video. Alright, thanks for watching Buzzing About Town. Have a great day, stay safe wherever you are.